Hi guys, today I'll show you how to do an oil change and a filter change on a Toyota Corolla 2006 to all the way 2019 and 20. It's pretty simple in these cars. The tools you need to do that: a number 14 mm socket and not this filter opener. This used to go in an old car, so we don't need this today. We need a special filter opener because this one comes with a cork filter. This is the number for the tool, this tool you need. So let's start, guys, and let's go under the car. I already jacked up the car. You already got a pan under there. So this is number 14, which we are going to open now, and let's release all the oil. Let it drip all the way. Always use gloves if you can, please. It's pretty handy because this oil smells pretty bad after on your hands. So this is the one I special King Chrome flexi head, but you can use the normal ratchet as well, or number 14 mm spinner as well. So once you're ready for that, just loose with the hand. Always keep handy the rags to clean the excessive oil or spillage. Make sure it's under the screw, under that bolt. So just keep unscrewing, screwing. Ding, 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 ding. And then you just let it drain. Okay. And well, it's pretty windy here today. Sometimes what happened, this stream just fly away from the oil tray, so make sure you keep it balanced under and stay there till it's done. So once we've done this one, let's move on to this filter. So opening this kind of, so if you have a Z8 386, you can use normal filter opener, which is this one. But if you, some models, they have this special cork filter, so you need one of these tools. Go under there like that, and then I can put my 3/8 ratcheted behind. Once oil is nearly out of the oil pan, what I normally do, I go up off the top of the car and I release the engine oil pouring cap, so that way the air can circulate from here and all the oil will drip down to the tray. And it's nearly done there. So once the oil is nearly out, what I normally do, because it's too windy, otherwise oil will go all over the place, I just put the bolt back. So while you're under the car, guys, just look around if you can find any leak or any grease around. So that's a clear indication if you might, sometimes you have a leaking inner CV shafts or outer CV shafts. So in this case, it's pretty good, so we don't have to worry about it. And same time, you can look at the brake pads from here as well. The next job we're going to do, change the brake pad on Toyota Corolla, which is pretty much the same on Toyota Camrys, Corollas, or most of the Toyota Echo cars. Once we do this, we'll come back. Once you put this the bolt with your hand, make sure it's nicely torqued, not too over tight, not too loose. So that's just a pretty much normal hand, and then you just go boop, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So once that's done, I'll normally take that off and I'll put my ratchet, because there is a hole behind it for number 3/8 ratchet. So I'll normally go up that. And then put that there. Make sure it's nicely balanced, because this can stuck sometime. It's going to be another tricky situation. You guys can tell it's pretty hard with one hand. Once you've done that, move the tray away. In my case, my ratchet is extendable. When it's extended, do like this. Owner of the car is here. Hello, Uzi boy, how are you?
Good, mate. How about you?
This is a YouTube thing as well. So once this is getting done, make sure you lose it till you can move with your hand. So don't lose all the way, because you might have a pool of oil under there. And when that's done, bring it under here, the pan, and then open this with the hand. Okay. So the trick here, what do you do once you lose enough? So what do you do? Pretty much pick it up and do like that, so all the oil will drip from one corner. Otherwise, if I remove now, there'll be a splash of oil all over the place. So this is a trick to remove the oil filter. So look at that. I'm just going to move it like that. So let it drain. When the pressure released, then I'll move it slowly. Okay. Someone used a very thick oil in this one previously, but today we're using fully synthetic oil, 5W30 or 40. What I always recommended, but this car is a high kilometer, so I just use sometime 1040 or something like that. So always check online or just go to a local Repco or super cheap place and they'll let you know what you need. But I normally, with the high kilometers, just use the little thick oil because these cars sometimes start burning the oil. So our pressure spreader is released, so slowly I'm going to remove it away, and because my tray is under there, so that's pretty safe. When I remove this, and I'll just keep it here like that for a while till it's fully drained out. So guys, the filter cover and the filter is out of the car now. So what I normally do, I'll take this one out and put it on the wrapper, so that way this filter doesn't make a mess on the floor. And with this gasket, you don't have to change it all the time, because I normally use them for I think 3-4 services, so 30-40,000 they're right. But most of the time these gaskets come free with the cover, but make sure when you put it on, you put it all the way, otherwise it can crush in these little grooves and then you might have a leaking filter in your car. So what I'll do, I'll just pick that up. It's pretty hard with one hand and the other one. As you guys can see, this filter looks pretty dirty. You see? So I'll just put that in there, in that wrapper, nicely, safely. I'll bring it back here. And I'll put excessive oil back to the pan. Okay. Alright, so just give it a good wipe. Put a new one in there. And that's... So the gasket looks alright to me for now. So I'm going to keep that gasket. Let's put it back. So when you're putting this back, you make sure you have right angle for the grooves or bangles or whatever you want to call them. So otherwise you might have in one angle and you'll have a leaking filter. So make sure, tight with the hand first and then use the tool, the filter tool, to tighten it. So always go backward, and when you hear a click, then you stop turning it clockwise. And it's going all the way in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you really reach here, so we'll put a ratchet on back mode now. And make sure these 3 grooves, there are grooves on the filter unit, so they should go nicely like that. Now what you can do, you can move your pan off, so you've got a leverage to work with. I'm just going to leave it here. Use this little rag so we don't have that drop of oil on the floor. Give it a good wipe. You can use a degreaser spray as well, but in this instance we really don't need that. So I'll just tie it. You cannot always tighten this one because it's on a certain torque automatic. So once you finish to the track, just put it all away, and then you can just done. That's it. Put a tool away. All right, let's go on top and pour a new oil in it, and that's nearly done with the filter and the bolt on the bottom. It's time to put oil. This instance I'm using 5W30 fully synthetic oil, which is good for long life performances and good for the engine health. So what do? You just put a little key for something like that, and don't hold the bottle like this. You might have a splash all over the place. Always keep your bottle like tilt like this one, and that way you have a very nice stream of the oil. Of a cameraman Usman today. He's helping us to do that.
Hi guys.
So when you're done like that, just put it away. I don't put it all away. What I do, I just pull a little bit, and I keep checking, because that way you don't overfill. So when you put this inside, because the oil is a little thick and cold, when it's cold it's a little thick, so when you put the dipstick inside, just count 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty close enough. So when you pick it up, keep it like this, otherwise your oil have it flowing at the back when you don't know what real level of the oil is. So at this instance, it's pretty low. We need to top it up more. Boom, 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 boom. And that's what I think it should be enough. So when you pick it up, clean it, put it inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when you bring it up, you can see one low and high, and oil is pretty clean and nearly there. So that should be it. Now you pick the key fob and put it back there. Put the engine cap. And this is how you change your oil and a filter on a Toyota Corolla all the way from 2002 to 2020. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm new on the YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for watching my video, and please press the bell icon button. Stay tuned.